Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your February 2022 reading. We're going to take a look at the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Taurus. And if you have Taurus and Venus, we'll look at that at the end through married and singles a little bit at the end of this reading. One thing I'm getting right off the bat for the Sun, Moon, and Rising for all of you, and again, this is a general reading as always, it's happening now. All right, that is the huge message that I get for you guys as we are starting off your reading. We're going to look at you first, whatever is coming through for you. We will take a look at, with detail, anyone else that's around you and adversities, and then look at love at the end. So we are starting off with the Hangman, and this is absolutely taking a step back. All right, something is getting ready to change. When the energy shifts, and we're going to have energy shifting in the month of February, I will do a live energy reading as we move into the month of February. Subscribe and you'll be notified as soon as I post that live segment that I'm going to do for you. We have by the second week the Emperor. Some of you are going to hear from a person. You're going to hear from an opportunity that's going to come in. With this Emperor energy is really about empowerment and taking back control of your life and saying, you know what, I don't like this anymore. I like this. I'm going to go this direction because you're following your gut, your intuition, not because you're being guided by other people. But whatever you are doing, you're making a huge decision, all right? Now, by the third week, you might have a little bit of doubt, and I don't feel it's going to last very long. And why is because in the fourth week, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like this is happening now where you might have to take a step back and say, whoa, everything I've been working for, everything I've been wanting is getting ready to just, boom, come to you by the end of the month. And it's a little bit unnerving. Did I do everything? Making sure you did your checklist, making sure if it's a business, you set everything up right because you don't want to take a chance on it flipping backwards. Not only that, you want to make sure you really still love it after all of that hard work because it can take months of preparation and planning, preparing, my dog's here, there he goes, planning and preparing before we can actually see the final results of whatever we're doing, whatever project you are working on. But by that third week, you're going to see things very, very clearly. Hold on, please. By that third week, you're going to see everything very, very clearly as far as what it is you truly want in your life. And you're going to know this is it. This is the right thing because it's happening as you know you are moving toward. It's not going to stop. It's just going to come in. There's the offer. Boom. With the Emperor, this is just you saying, you know, I do know what I want. And taking that moment, because as an Emperor, when we are empowered, we have to say, let me step back and make sure. And that's exactly what you're going to do. So it's not a bad thing. It's a very, very healthy for your mental and emotional well-being. And here we go at the end of the month, the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles are going to come in. You're going to start feeling good. You're financially going to feel grounded and you're going to be like you all over again, where you feel like you are in control of your life without being controlling. And that's what empowerment really is. So it's a beautiful energy that you're going to go through, a little bit of turbulence, but it won't last very long. So let's take a look at some of the details of people or situations that are going on around you, and I will bring in the guided messages with it as well. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well and you're staying safe. You really do have very positive vibration for this group of you that I'm talking to through this reading. And it may not be for you. This may be for your partner, and you might recognize that as we're talking about things that pertain to that. Your partner getting a new offer, and you can feel that it's their vibration. You have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is saying that, you know, this is going to bring really positive thinking to you, positive memories of the past. But not only that, some of you actually have somebody that I feel you haven't seen in it could be 4 to 7 years, a very long time you haven't seen this person. And maybe somebody that you grew up with that is getting ready to communicate with you definitely by the second week of February. Some of you may have already heard from them in the month of November. November and December really triggered a lot of people back right into this state right here, you know, where we We're hearing from people of the past or thinking of people from the past. It doesn't mean the person that hurt you, because I don't feel that with this energy at all. Whoever this person is could be a Leo, a Leo, yes, they could be a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius individual. Definitely a Leo, and I feel Virgo is attached to this, as well as Scorpio and Sagittarius. So these are the primary zodiac energies that I am picking up with this group. That could be their birth chart, that may be their zodiac sign in your chart, and it could be the time frame that you met or last spoke with them, that time of the season. This is something going to fly in from out of the blue. I mean, it really is. And for some of you, it has nothing to do with a person. It has to do with something you saw as a child. And I feel that as we look back into the beginning of this reading, that's what a lot of this is. Something you knew you were destined to do between the age of 8 and 12 years old is what I'm seeing, 8-12 years old. You knew you were destined to do this, but you didn't know how to do it, if it was really real, if there was any validity to it. And now, boom, here you go. It's getting ready to come in. So some of you, this is a contract, all right? This is an actual contract that's going to come in the first 2 weeks of February, and it's going to need you to really reflect on it. And the reason I say that is you have, by the third week, you have the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So there may be something in this contract that doesn't feel right to you. Follow your intuition, follow your gut, get some legal advice on this particular contract, because this is the contract that has that make or break energy around you. If this is a divorce, okay, from walking away from something that you were attached to or someone you were attached to, again, you want to make sure that you're doing it in the way that is not only beneficial based on your gut, but also based in the human reality. So this beautiful Sun card is here at the end, right underneath the 9 of Pentacles. Whoever you're dealing with, it may very well be somebody from childhood, and I do feel some of you, this is actually about a child between you and a partner, where by that third week you're dealing with a really stubborn individual, and that person is not going to give up. But there's some kind of a like I said, something unseen. The energy's going to shift out of nowhere. They're going to give in, and they're going to give you what you want. And that's because you really see yourself as a powerful individual, pulling back your personal power, Taurus. You are going to get that, whatever it is you two have been fighting over in court, right? They're going to agree. I don't even think you're going to go to court. I think they're just going to simply agree and say, you know what, okay, I'll agree. You and the kids are going to be with mom and dad, and etc. You know what I'm talking about. For another group of you, this is that moment for you to really, really consider: do I want to be in the spotlight of other people? Do I want all eyes on me? Because that's not always an easy thing, even though it's something that you wished for, something that you magically created. You created your own destiny, your own change. But we do have the 9 of Cups here, and this is a wish being granted, a wish that has to do with happy, fond memories of family, of children. And that's what I'm saying. Some of you, this is an actual manipulative energy that you've been dealing with. You have the Magician card here, and whoever this person is, all right, your partner, the baby, mom, dad, even grandparents, all right, whoever this individual is that is represented by the Emperor. And this is like the upside down version of the tarot card of the Emperor, where they are not a healthy person to deal with. This is somebody that I feel put you through a lot, and they themselves had to turn back upright. So even though they probably are going to be headed in the right direction, you may actually say, I don't know if this is right. But that third week, by you really observing everything that's going on around you, whether this is a court document for business or for a family matter, this is that moment for you to get that payout, all right? You are going to get what is due to you when it comes to a manipulative person who kept your finances blocked. Now, I don't mean that you're going to get the justice. It's going to be determined by the end of the month, yes, but you aren't going to get the payout probably until... it may take several months, because our world is delaying. Everything is a little bit delayed, right? If you're setting up a business, it could be delayed. You won't get the final approval until late September. Well, it feels like October is highlighted. October is going to be a very big month for you when it comes to the rewards actually being completely fulfilled. The contract is finally done. You don't ever have to look back again. Whatever it is, it's going to finalize in the month of October. It could be September. All right. I feel it's a crossover between September and October. But there is a justice going to take place. If you've been trying to establish yourself, and I feel it has to do with your reputation, because I hear the word rep. Now, it could be a rep you're dealing with, but I feel for a lot of you, this is your reputation. Somebody may have tried to sabotage your social reputation, and that has affected your business, affected your finances. There will come a justice through this. So whoever was trying to sabotage you in any way, they're changing and they're seeing the wrong that they did to you, which at this moment you're probably going, there is no way. There is a way, because something may have taken place in their life that you are unaware of that triggered them into their own journey of analyzing and self-reflecting. Now we're going to take a look at any of the adversities that may come along the way. And again, this is a general reading. It may be for you, it may be for the person that you're dealing with. So let's see what they want you to know. So we have the Ace of Wands, and you know, the Ace of Wands, that's the passion inside of you, Taurus. Whatever you've been doing, fighting for what it is, justice, fighting for a business, making decisions that ignite you into this new creative life that you want, of expansion, of financial security, etc. That Ace of Wands, you're going to see it, you're going to feel it, and you may feel it right around the time this video is uploaded, which would be around the 28th. The Seven of Cups is, again, it's that dreamy energy, and I feel somebody really put you through a ringer when it comes to a relationship itself. Now, whoever this person may be, they are going to get, justice is going to be served. We have the King of Swords, and this is a very authoritative type energy. For a lot of you, it does have to do with a contract, severing ties with another company, with a business that owes you back pay. Back owed money is what I heard, back owed money. So that could be on any level of life. It may even be a family member that you're dealing with, particularly if it has to do with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And remember, I said the justice is going to come into play around the month of October. That itself may very well be the King of Swords. But this is that hiring an attorney and making sure that everything is in the right order for you. So your month is all about staying organized and staying focused, because you're going to be going from one direction, flipping all the way to a new direction. That's going to be very, very positive and open up this new gateway for you. A new gateway filled with abundance. That's love. That's everything that makes you satisfied in this life. And the Six of Swords is letting go of any of the negative attachments to this person or to this situation. Once you sever ties with this situation, you will be done. Like I said a little while ago, you will not be looking back. And that's why it's important to bring in the human side of the legality that's attached, whether we feel like we should or not. And I do believe you already know what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at love itself. Those of you who are married, this may be your complete reading. It may be your partner's reading with an ex in their life. And those of you who are single, we're going to see what's coming for you, because the end of the month is beautiful cards. It's absolutely magnetically beautiful cards. So we have, this could be the one. Now, some of you, I feel, you may be meeting a new person. All right, if you're going through a divorce, a separation, where there has been deception and manipulation, you might be meeting somebody brand new where you're contemplating, this could be the one. Do I or don't I? And that has everything to do with this Two of Swords that is in here by the third week. All right, making a decision, do I take this new person or do I not? Paying attention that you want somebody who is truthful and honest with you, whether it be your partner or someone else. I feel this empowerment that's coming through, is you saying, you know what, I'm done with any lies and deception. I want to know the truth, period. If I don't like it, then I get to make the decision whether I want to stay or go. But as long as I know who I'm dealing with and what I'm dealing with, you are going to feel so great. This could be the one, may very well be the partner that you already have, where, remember, I said they're going to change. Something is taking place in this person's life. Something that's making them look at life from a different angle and seeing you from a different perspective. And that may reignite everything all over again. And no, that doesn't mean going back to the way it was. It's better. It's improved. It's like a brand new relationship, but with somebody you feel like they are your soulmate. So it's going to be a really blessed event for some of you, no matter which of those two scenarios it is. So let's take a look at singles and see what's coming for you guys in the month of February, because you've got beautiful, beautiful energy going on. The honeymoon card, which is all about travel and getting in your boat and traveling, getting in your car and going to new places. And I do see that some of you are going to go to, I feel it's Israel. You may be meeting somebody from Israel. It could be India. All right. Those are the two countries that I see highlighted in your particular reading, Israel and India. You might be meeting them virtually online and they're going to travel to see you, or vice versa. You might meet them through a family member, believe it or not, somebody that you haven't spoken to in years, and now you're reconnecting with them as they or you live in a different country. Whoever this person is, it's filled with abundance, okay? It is absolutely filled with abundance. So it's this beautiful moment where you're going to make this decision. I want to get to know you. I really like you. I forgot how awesome you truly are. And there's another group of you where you're going to meet somebody brand new. In a hotel, I do see a hotel is at play. So I don't feel you're going to stay with family or friends. If you're going on a trip that is across the actual water. So when I say boat in this reading, I literally mean like a cruise. It could be flying, but it's surrounded by water. All right, wherever you're going is surrounded by water. That's ocean. That's not a creek or a stream. It's the actual ocean, and you're going to meet somebody brand new in the hotel. So you guys, I hope you have an amazing month. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up this video and share with others. Have a wonderful February. Namaste.